Already I can feel the weight of this crown I wear.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Not So Superfan. So today we're going to do a review for the Netflix movie The King, starring Timothée Chalamet, who plays King Henry V, Ben Mendelsohn, who plays King Henry IV, and Joel Edgerton, who plays Falstaff, who's King Henry's friend in the movie. And you also have John Harris, who plays William. And as far as John Harris' character, he does play kind of I would say not a really big role, but he does play a pivotal role in the movie. And you also, of course, have Robert Pattinson, who plays this French Prince or Lord Dauphin. So, in this movie, King Henry Al, before he becomes king, he's Prince Al. Him and his father's relationship are not there, because his father, the country is stuck in this ongoing war with France. Then one of their, then they end up having kind of like, I would say, a civil war with one of their lords. And his younger brother is basically pushed to take the throne from him because, Al is not really interested in taking the throne from his father, and he's not really close to his father like that. So his younger brother Thomas, who is played by Dean Charles Chapman, who you guys might remember from Game of Thrones, the prince who jumped off the window. Yeah, that kid. He was kind of a wuss. He's kind of a wuss in this, and not, you don't really get that, but you get the feeling from his acting that he's kind of a wuss. And Thomas is basically told that he's gonna take the throne, and there's this battle that's happening, and Thomas and Henry jumps into the battle, basically saying that he's gonna fight the one of the lords. Instead of having the whole army fight, he's just gonna fight, and whoever wins the war. And Thomas is not really happy about that. And later on, Thomas ends up dying because he's trying to prove himself. And of course, fast forward later on, King Henry IV also dies, and so Al is at this point where he has to take the throne. So this is where the movie really begins, where Thomas is getting a message that France is insulting him, sent out an assassin to kill him, and he's not sure if he should go to war or not. He don't want people to die. Then he enlists his friend Falstaff to assist him as far as with the war goal. And John Harris' character William, who's also is also pushing him to go to war with France. So basically he feels like the whole, as far as going to war with France, will bring peace. And later on, you meet Robert Pattinson's character, who I wasn't quite fond of his French accent, but it worked out, in this film. He does come off as this villain, what the story wants you to see him as. But later on, when you find out what really was the reason for the war, because throughout the whole movie they make it seem like France is the one pushing the war, but later on you find out it's like William's own people who are manipulating him to go to war with France. The whole movie, it focuses more on King Henry. If you guys seen Joker, as far as the story, focuses on one character, and this movie focused on King Henry himself in the movie, which quite worked well for me because the story is basically about him. And Timothée Chalamet, him portraying King Henry, as far as portraying this emotional young kid, he did a phenomenal job portraying this character. Yes, this movie has its problem issues there, but it is, as far as this character, Timothée, who played King Henry, he did a fine job portraying the character. You could feel the emotion in his character. There's this one scene with the Battle of Agincourt where he's doing the speech, and you could feel the speech there. Like, you could feel it from him. And I would say this kid, if there was to be any type of nomination as far as Oscar, he should be at least considered for it. There's a scene I'm pretty sure out right now that at the battle of Agincourt, there's this particular scene, and if you guys watch Game of Thrones, the Battle of Bastard, where Jon Snow is stuck in between those guys, you know, and everybody's piling up on him. This is like this one particular scene that happens, and it feels like it's directly from that scene from Game of Thrones. But alas, that happened. But I'm not pretty sure not everybody's gonna be interested in watching this movie. It's basically, this movie is not really all action. It's mostly dialogue. A lot of dialogue going on in this movie, but a lot of great acting, you know, because you do have Ben Mendelsohn, you know, Timothy Chalamet, who is a great actor himself, and of course Joel Edgerton, who is a great actor himself, and John Harris. If you've guys seen his film, he's a pretty great actor. He is a pretty great actor himself. He was in Mission Impossible, and I'm pretty sure District 9 or Chappie, one of those movies. But alas, this movie, once again, as far as the acting part of it, this movie, the actors did a great job. If you're looking for a medieval type of action type of movie, you are gonna get some scene as far as the action. But the one, let me go back. One thing I enjoyed about this movie, as far as like you don't get like this fancy sword play in this movie. You get this nitty gritty action sword fight back in the day, you know, because you see these guys, they're wearing this heavy armor. You could hear them panting, they're breathing heavy, you know, because it's heavy armor, and they're fighting, they have to swing swords. So you do get a lot of that in this movie. So you get a pretty historical, I would say, comparison. It's very accurate. It's historically accurate as far as when it comes to the fight in this movie. But at the end of the day, I did enjoy this movie as far as when it came to the acting part of the movie and the historical accuracy when it came to the fight. Robert Pattinson, once again, you didn't really get much of him. I wasn't really fond of his French acting. Ben Mendelsohn, I wish I would have got more of him in the movie. But other than that, I enjoyed the movie. I'm gonna give The King, Netflix, a B+. Definitely check it out, guys, if you're a fan of as far as the Shakespeare writing or historical drama. Definitely check out The King on Netflix. Let me know what you think. If you watch it on Netflix, leave a comment down below, and I will be getting back at you with more reviews and